Hello everybody. I just wanted to do a very quick video that I got the idea for after speaking to a client of mine. We were talking about the difference between reading your lines, the lines of your speech rather, on your computer versus standing up and practicing them aloud the way you would do so in front of a live audience. And this particular client was having a struggle with not feeling the same energy that's in the room, not getting all that feedback, because when you're just reading on your computer, it's a huge difference, as you know, from practicing in front of a group, even if it's a small group, your family or whomever may be listening to you, because there's all kinds of variables when you go live that aren't there when you're just reading. So after that conversation, I started to think about it, and I was like, there has to be some sort of resource or tool or some other kind of mechanism that people can use to practice a speech if they want a real authentic or semi-real or more dynamic setting. So I went online and I started searching, and lo and behold, there is an app for that. It's called Virtual Speech. And within the app, you can select whether you want it to be a conference room setting, a meeting room, an auditorium, and there may be a few other environments in which you can drop yourself into. So the app is free. I believe there's a paid version of it also. And you do need a pair of virtual reality glasses, which I'm going to show you in this video and I'm going to try to demo it. They're upside down. So these are them. These are just what I picked up from Amazon. And I'll preface it by, I didn't want to buy these things and they ended up being just another another expensive toy that I had around the house, a little gadget. So these are not the top of the line. I literally just bought them to test. There are better versions, much better versions. But for this did the job. So I'll show you. You already know I'm going to look ridiculous, but I'm going to do it anyway. How these look when you put them on. So you kind of have this going on, which could be very awkward for those of you who have never done it. And I can't see what I look like, but I'm just going to keep it rolling. So you're in this environment, and I see a live audience. I see this audience, and if I tilt this way, I tilt that way, I see these different variables. So I can move around, and as I move around, I can see the audience and I can practice. Now, the caveat with this is you can't see your speech. So you either need to have a really good handle on what you're going to say, or it's not going to work because you can't read and have those goggles on at the same time. But if you have a good handle on what you want to say, and you have a good outline, you really are comfortable with what you want to say, give that a try. If you feel like you need a virtual environment, if you feel ridiculous, try it anyway. If you have the goggles, I keep calling them goggles. They're not goggles. What are they? Glasses. I don't know what they are, but it's just another option. I wanted to share it. It may work for some people. It may not work for others, but there you have it. Virtual reality speech practice help you replicate a real audience and give you the environment in which you can practice and not feel like you're just reading something out loud with no engagement. So that's all I have for today.